Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday and it is time to of course do our August TBCs as well as basically color. So welcome to the corner. Hello Mandy, hello Joyce, hello Kathleen. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me. It is showing that the mic is working, so I just want to make sure that you all can hear me. I don't have the headset anymore, so I can't hear myself. So, well, I do have the headset. I just don't have it on. So I don't look like Princess Leia anymore. So I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying their Saturday. Good morning, Catherine. Yes, grab your coffee, sit back. I hope you are feeling better. And if not, get some rest because otherwise I'm going to have to, hunch down. Hello, Sue. Hello, Yana. And hello, Nightbot. So we've got a buddy color with Shannon from Color and Craft with Shani Blue. It is a community color alongs or a community buddy color. That's the word. So I will be doing that this month. I've also got a couple of other prompts that I'm going to be doing that are hers, first page as well as time. And I have a special guest that is going to be here during the month as well. So those are some of the things that are going on this month. Of course, I will still be working in the Lana Green book and trying to finish that up. So many different things going on that, it's going to be a busy month. Hello, Calamity. How are you? My goodness, chat just went scrolling on by. Guys are busy this morning. All right, so I'm going to switch over to the other camera and show you what we're going to be coloring today as well as what we're going to be coloring this month. And then we will get to coloring. We are going to be using the Grisaille colored pencils today and for the page that we're going to be coloring. So, and that's good. Oh, I am so sorry. Get some rest. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Calamity, I'm glad you're good. All right, so I'm going to switch on over to the camera here. So we've got a couple of different things. So the first thing that we're going to look at is this one here, and we're going to do this one for Shannon's prompt of time. I'm going to turn this light on so that you can actually see better. Well, that didn't really help either, but oh well. the sun keeps on going behind the clouds and causing everything to be shadowy for me. So, but that's the time that we will be coloring. Hopefully by the time we get to this one, I will have put this book or rebound this book so that we can just take the page out and know where it goes when we put it back. So we will be doing this one for time. This one for first page in a book. I think it's just so cute. All the animals packing up all the art supplies. That's, I'd like to hire this group just to come and clean up my craft room because I've only been in here a month and it's a mess. So this one will be first page. So that is what we'll be doing for first page. Like I said, we do have a special guest coming, so that will be a surprise, and we will be doing that next week. So next Monday, not this coming Monday, but the one after, will be a special guest. Now, the buddy color is in Wild Summer, which is a mythographic by Joseph Kattenbang. And let's see if I can find it. There it is. Oh, I did put something in there. Smart girl. So this is the buddy color. And I will be taking this out. I will be binding this book as well. So I just haven't gotten to it. So this is the one that we're going to work on today. Now, another one of her prompts is limited palette. So because it is a frog and a lot of succulents, we will be coloring it in a lot of greens. Hello, Vicky. Welcome, welcome. So we will be using the limited palette of green in this page. Now I'm hoping not to tear it. You know, sometimes it, there we go. Sometimes you do things nice and slow and carefully, and it rips it anyway. I'm just going to move those over here. Now, let me know if the mic is too loud. Let me know if the mic is picking up too much background noise, things like that, so that I can adjust it for future references. I haven't done a live stream with this mic, so it's kind of difficult for me to judge until I hear it back. So, of course, make sure that if I am too loud that you don't have me turned all the way up. You can, of course, adjust your volume to your liking as well. All right, so we're going to zoom in. We're going to tilt up. There we go. This way. There we go. All right. Now I can actually color without feeling like I'm all the way up at the top of my desk. Wow, 5 inches of rain in 3 days? That's horrible. That's flooding. Be careful. All right. And we're going to use the doll 133 to sharpen these. Yeah, that sunshine thing, it just sort of arrives, doesn't it? All right, so we're going to start with our froggy friend here. And we're going to start with apple. And we're just going to base coat him with the apple. I don't know how well these pencils do on this paper, so I'm going to go light to dark. I want the darker areas to stand out, so we're going to do a very light, loose layer of the light color here. And then we'll come back and add some darker greens. So we're going to stick in the green family for this entire page. And I do believe that would be considered a limited palette. Oh, goodness. That is not good, Yana. Not good at all. I hope it settles down once the rain stops. Trees are falling down everywhere. This is going to be boring. I am using the grisaille. The grisaille. The grisaille is a really nice pencil. They're a firmer pencil, but they still blend really, really nicely together. I still have to splurge and purchase a set of their blenders, but I just can't afford it right now. So I want to see how well their blenders work with their pencils. Absolutely, you can do an hourglass for time. That is one of the things that she did say that you could use. A clock, an hourglass, a book, depends, a time traveling tunnel, you know, depends upon your interpretation of time, I guess. Ooh, watercolor. I thought about doing watercolor. I was thinking that I would do this with my Caran d'Ache Neocolors because I do know that this paper does take water quite well. But I haven't used the Grisaille pencils in a hot minute. So I thought, well, why not? I did also consider using my um, pencils that I reviewed yesterday, but these ones sort of just popped out and said, no, use me. I may come through with depends. I need to do something to make the leaf areas stand out a little bit. My brain wants to add red to them. Oh, nice, Nessa. Hello. Sounds like I don't have midnight masquerades. And these pages are really, really large, so I will not be finishing or doing all of it on stream because of the fact that they are extremely detailed pages. So I will be taking a page from Shannon's book, and I will be doing certain parts um, of the pages on stream and continuing them off stream. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm trying to color him like I would a cactus because he looks very much like this one over here. So we will probably be using greens and a pink because I do want to make sure I do the cactus flowers in the floral colors. I don't want them to be green. So I'll have to see if it counts as a. It ain't easy being green, absolutely. Hello, Dion. How are you? And here I said that I wasn't going to, do an entire area. I'm actually doing the entire frog. I just can't stop because, brain doesn't work that way. Like I said, I'm just putting a very light layer of this color on here. I'll show you how I'm going to do the shadows and then we'll move on to something else. Otherwise, we're going to be here all month. I am okay. I'm okay. Getting back into the exercising and that sort of thing. Now that the doctor has given me the go ahead to do that. And hopefully I can shed a couple of pounds. He is looking very green. Like I said, I'm just coating the entire frog with a loose layer of this apple. And we almost got him covered. There's a little foot down there. Don't let me forget his foot, because I will. All right, we've got arm here. All right. Okay, so there we have our froggy fella, completely coated in apple green. Now we're going to use lime. No, lime. Where's lime? Use lime green. I missed a toe. Oh, I did. Thank you. There we go. Got it. Hello, Alex. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Lurking with the sound off. Okay. All right. So we're going to use the lime green. And we're going to start building up those shadow areas. I did not get to the mailbox yesterday. I did my exercises and my legs decided, yeah, no, you're not doing anything else. Do I need to go check the mail today? Is that what you're telling me? Good morning, Kenny. All right, Nessa, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Awesome. I am so happy to see you, Kenny. I hope you're feeling much better. I have been thinking good thoughts for you and making sure that I keep you in my thoughts every day. I have missed you horribly, though. All right, I will check the mail after stream today. Now I'm excited. Happy mail. I like happy mail. Especially since lately it's just been doctor's bills. School stuff for the teenager. That's got to be fun. I don't miss those days at all, or the bill for that. Hello, Vicky. If I didn't say hello, I can't remember if I did or not. I'm telling you, some days my brain is just a sieve. Everything just falls out of it. And it looks like today's going to be one of those days. So I'm just going to do this side of the frog, and the other side will be pretty much the same. Hello, Mama Mona. Good morning, dear. I hope you are doing well. Lovely to see you. One of these days, I'm going to ask Brian for a recording of him singing your name so I can play it every time you come in. He does it so well. Way better than I do. All right. Come up through here. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Good to see you. All right. I'm going to come down through here. And then we're going to switch to another color. And then maybe to a different area. Well, no, because I've got to do these areas here and the spines. I have a vision in my head and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it to look the way I want it to, but we'll see. I am using the grisaille pencils because they were yelling at me this morning. You haven't used us in a long time. Use us. All right. I'll finish up this foot with this color and then we'll move on to the next color. And the other rest of the frog will be done the same way with the same colors. All right. That's okay. And then the rest of the frog I'll do the same thing on. All right, so the next color we're going to use is going to be pine. Grisaille. So the grisaille. All right, so now we're using pine. Hello, Angela. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you have had your coffee. We're going to take that darker green and we're going to do his lips with it. And this is the pine green. And we're just going to do a coating on his lips. It is from Wild Summer by Joseph Catamang from the mythographic Wild Summer. It is the community buddy color for Shannon's prompt this month. I'm really hoping this is the right frog. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it is, but you know. Is coming down through the darkest areas with the pine. Okay. It's like, now I'm questioning myself. It's the only frog I could find. I thought I had it right in my head, but yeah. Sometimes the head does things. The rest of me goes, why? Why? Noise. Trip to Michigan, huh? What you gonna do in Michigan, Yana? Hello, Connie. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in quite some time. I was thinking about you earlier. And I have something to say to you, Connie. Don't do it. Don't play their games. That's all I'm going to say. You'll hopefully understand. And come in under here. Yeah, just with all the succulents and that, I just figured that green was the best limited palette that would work for this page. I did think of doing it in the pastel colors, but he just screamed green. All right. A little bit more there, there. All right. Here. It means fewer colors, I do believe. Is what I'm hoping, because I am going to use greens and pinks. Because, yeah, these have flowers on them. All right, just be safe with it because they will get you. Just saying. They got me a few times. And come in into the mouth. Make sure that I get everything in there. I want to make sure I get all the shadowy areas. Yes, one or the other. Yeah. I really enjoy the costs, and I've never had any issues with ordering from them. But their little games can be a trap. All right. I think that's it for this color. I don't usually like comparing pencils to other brands. So I prefer to do a comparison of a brand to a brand. So if I've got the tributes in the Renoir, I don't mind comparing those because they're of the same brand. But when you're comparing a different brand to a different brand, it's really difficult because they're made completely, differently if they're made in different factories. So the composition of them can be very difficult to compare to other companies. Now, I will say that the Tributes are a very smooth pencil, but they are a layering pencil. I would not compare them to, say, the Prismas or something like that. The Caran d'Ache are a little bit harder, but they're just as smooth. So it's, they're their own animal. Every pencil company has their own attributes. This is Kelly Green, and we're just going to come in. We're just going to give a couple of areas some darkness. Yeah, they're nothing like the Castle Arts. Castle Arts are a different feel altogether. And it always depends on the paper as well. Some pencils don't work on some paper, some pencils do. So it's really hard to compare different brands when you don't know what you're going to be using them on. I don't mind comparing brand to brand though. The Renoir and the Tributes do have the same color palettes. So you can easily match color for color in the Renoir to the Tributes. But the Tributes are a higher quality of pigment as well as wax and oil mixture. They are a specialty pencil set that was created to pay tribute to the different artists, different famous artists like Renoir and that sort of thing. So they definitely do have a different feel than the Renoir, and they have a way different feel from the thinner ones as well. So what are they? I like the Griset too. Oh no, Connie, that's not good. Um, the Refines, they are way different than the Refines. So if you have the Refines, they are quite a hard pencil, and they were not. I found them extremely unpigmented, but a lot of people are using them and enjoying them. I just really didn't like them myself. Um, so I don't have them any longer. I did use them for a little while until I figured out that I really just didn't like them. But they are completely different from that set. All right. I think that's it for the Kelly. I'm just going to come in through here and darken up under here. But I really like the tributes. And I love the fact that the 150 set has a lot of good colors in each color family. And we're going to dust that off. And we're going to come up through here. Oh, goodness. Hello, Sean. Welcome, welcome. It's the first time I've seen you in a live stream before, I think. So welcome. I hope you enjoy the live stream. Just touching up little areas that I think need a little bit darker of a shadow with the Kelly green. Not getting too far into this area because I haven't put any of the other colors in that area other than the light green. So we're not getting into that area yet. We're staying close to the area that we've added the lime and the pine. Right? Oh, well, that's awesome. I'm glad that that brings you peace. It definitely does for me too. It's very relaxing. All right, going back over some of the areas here with the apple green, just brightening that color and blending them together. Oh, hello, Britt. Lurk away, dear, lurk away. So the back side of the frog here and the sides, before we get into the legs, is going to be these four colors. We're going to take a different color. I think maybe I'll take a very light green. Let's see, there's gray green in there. So I might take the gray green and do the thorns. So I will grab that here in just a minute. Just brightening up the color here, making sure that we get everything all blended. Oh, the Grisation Color Swatch has decided that it really wanted to come say hello. Fine. I'm going to put you over there then. And be all that way. Yeah, I really hope it'll be safe till Tuesday for you. I don't know what is catching my sheet, but there's something catching it and blowing it over. I have the ceiling fan on, but it's never caught it before. The grisaille. We are using the grisaille. Oh dear. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. And I don't know how to mute the mic. I don't want to sneeze. I'm not going to sneeze. I'm not going to sneeze. All right. Now we're going to take our gray green. This one. They are a very nice pencil. Yes, it is the Mythographic Wild Summer. And it is the Community Buddy color from Shannon's Prompts. And we may be coloring this one for weeks on end. I'm not used to only coloring a small area and then moving on to the next. My brain just won't let me do it. All right. I'm going to come up through here with that gray green. Yes, you definitely need it. You need this book. This is such a wonderful book. I've been afraid to color it. It's one of those books that is very detailed. The little mice in that you have been coloring lately, Britt, are just so cute. All right. So there we have our pines. Now we're going to finish those off with a deep green. So we're going to go olive, I do believe. Yes. Hello, Rinka. Welcome, welcome. Been a while since I've seen you in a chat. I hope you are doing well. All right, then we're going to take that olive and we're just going to come up into the darker areas here. Yeah, it's a very small detail, but and we're going to dust that off here. Hey, sorry about that. Means I'm going to have to start having the hiccups for some reason. And I have no idea how loud that is with this new mic. So I'm apologizing if it was really loud. All right. And so those are the way the spines are going to go. And then we're going to take turquoise. Hurry back. Hello, Wilcox. Welcome, welcome. All right, so now we're going to take turquoise, which is a deep green blue color. And we're just going to come down through here. And we're going to start doing the leaves because they're like this jade here, the jade plant. So we're going to color it as. The succulent frog. All right. And we're just going to blend that with jade, which is number 37. And we're just going to blend that in. And as you can tell, I haven't come down here with that brighter green yet. And that's because I wanted to make sure that the blue-green colors shone through. And sometimes that brighter green can take it over. And we need to be able to blend those colors in together. We have to make sure we get the colors in there first. All right, now we're going to switch from the green and we're going to add, debating on two different ones. So I think we're going to add orchid. To the mix. Actually, no, we're going to use fuchsia. So we're going to add some pinks to the greens, just for the floral as well as the realism, because you know I can't color without realism. So because most jade plants and succulents do tend to have a little bit of a red in the tips of their leaves. So using this pink will give us that little bit of color so that it separates the leafy scales from the rest of the frog. All right. So that is going to be our limited palette. I'm also going to come through up in here with that pink. So pretty much every color I've used on the frog, we're going to use in the rest of the page. And we're going to take our turquoise. I'm going to start with our jade. Yeah, sometimes we get too busy for things. I know I do. And then sometimes you get in a funk as well, which I've also been in, so. Kind of grateful for, well, I'm always grateful for Shannon's prompts, but I'm really grateful for them this month because I was really not feeling it. So that was jade. Now we're going in with the turquoise. And then we're going to come in with the pine. And then we're going to go back over it and blend that in with the turquoise. And then again with the jade. And I'll come back through and put in the dots. All right, so there we have the frog fairly done. I'm just going to go over the foot with the apple. I'm just going to blend that jade green into the apple areas. And then we're going to move on to something else. Because we have spent a lot of time on the frog. Okay, I will take a look at it after stream. I can't take a look at it right now. I will take a look at it when I have a moment after stream. And come down through here with the green and just blending in the colors that I've already laid down. Like so. Thank you. Just one eye so far. All right, so I will finish the rest of the frog the same way. Now we're going to move on to the jade succulents that are hanging down. And we're going to start with our dark. We're going to work dark to light on these ones instead of light to dark, because the darker colors on these I don't mind being taken over a little bit by the lighter colors. I think I want just a touch darker in that, so I'm going to take the Kelly green, and we're just going to add a little bit of green into the shadowy depth there. So I'm using the Kelly green, which is a darker green, but it's still a yellow green. Now we're sticking with the same color families. I'm hoping that this is classified as a limited palette. If not, that's okay too. Oh, I missed a spot over here on his leg. I missed an area of his leg. Hello, Callie. Good morning. Welcome back, Sue. Coming back through with that turquoise. Oh dear. Oh dear, Yana. I try not to have whips. I really, really do. I am not good with whips. I do have a tendency to put them in the cupboard and leave them alone. Now, speaking of whips, this is probably going to be one. I will do my best to get this, the areas that we don't cover in stream today and on Monday, because we will be coloring this again on Monday. But the areas that I don't get covered during the streams, I will make sure that, oops, that's the wrong one, that I try to get it finished before the end of the month and get it posted. There's just a bit going on right now, so getting things finished can be a little more difficult. So now I'm using the jade green. Absolutely. Yeah, stay hydrated. That's too warm. 104. It's very cloudy here, but when I went outside earlier, it was actually quite warm. So it's going to be one of those muggy hot days where we have the cloud cover and moisture in the air, but yeah, it's hotter than Hades out there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes with Amazon paper, I find that the softer the pencil, the better the paper works for me. But everybody is different. So I do really actually like having using the Prismas in Amazon books. I find that they work quite well. All right, now we're going to take the fuchsia. Blend that down into the green a little. Then we're going to take that jade again, and we're just going to soften that edge. Yeah, it's like, there's a live stream going on right now. Why do you have to be here? Can you come back in an hour or two, please? Closed for coloring. That'd be awesome. Yeah, sorry, we're closed at the moment for coloring. I don't think the boss would like it too much, but yeah. Yeah. I try to make sure that I keep the chat included in the stream so that when you do have to rewatch it, you can actually understand what I'm talking about. I've watched a few different streamers that don't do that, and it's very confusing trying to figure out what they're talking about without chat. It's like, okay, well, I can't do that. So I do try to make sure that I keep the chat live so that you can see it. Show the live chat. Yeah, it's very bad for business. I am using the Grisaille. Sorry, the Grisaille pencils. Right. Then we're going to come back with that blue green. So this is jade. Sure, I get all the way up into the edge of the pink. Nice. Yeah, I really wish they would make a bigger set. The smaller set works, but the bigger set's always better. Just saying. I do like them. They work very, very nicely. They build color very nicely. You don't have to worry too much about the tooth of the paper. The color still builds, even if the tooth of the paper is a little bit less. And I haven't had a wax bloom from them, which is always a good thing. Because even with some oil pencils, you will find that you get a bit of wax bloom from them. And it's just because they use a softer wax in their mixture. I'm just going through with the darker turquoise, just making it stand out just a little bit more. Like so. Well, you better do your laundry, my dear. Oh, nice. That's a really good deal. Holbeins are awesome. Yeah. All right, Britt, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. I appreciate it. And keep up the great coloring. You have been doing so well. All right, now we're going to do the same thing down here. Yeah. Yeah, there is no buying a small set of Holbeins. You're just going to end up buying the whole set, you know. So I'm just going into a little bit of the darkest area with the pine green, or Kelly green, sorry. It's Kelly green, which is the deepest yellow green that I have. And then we're going to take the turquoise, go over top of that Kelly green, and cover our shadow areas. And this is how I'm going to color all of these ones that are a little hangy. And then I think the next thing we're going to work on is, let's work on the pot next. And that way when you come back, I can have pretty much everything, the frog and the center of the page worked on. nice. Off to lunch. I haven't had breakfast yet either. I had coffee. I had the breakfast of champions. Coffee. Nice. All right, now we're coming in with the fuchsia. Sorry, went all quiet. Concentrating. Getting in tiny spaces. All right, now we're going to go back over it with the shade. Make sure that we've got all the areas covered. All right. And then the turquoise. Just building that color up. Like so. And then we're going to work on the pot. And we're going to start with the olive green. Nice. Working out a background, huh? So I'm just going to base the whole thing, and then we'll just work on one side doing the shadows. This here. Trying to see where things are. If you want me to zoom in closer, just let me know. I know I'm zoomed out quite a bit. So. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, no, I don't usually eat breakfast, but I do eat a small snack at around lunchtime. Ew. I'm sorry. Grocery shopping. I don't like grocery shopping, but I do it. I have to do it every month. I don't like it. It costs way too much money, and there's more and more things that they keep on adding sugar to. And you're currently at the grocery store. Nice. Did you find the chips and crackers? Hello, Topeka. Yes. To me, that's breakfast. And then I usually have like a little bit of popcorn or crackers for a snack or some fruit. And then I make dinner. How I weigh as much as I weigh, I have no idea. But, hello, Dawn. Welcome, welcome. You have to take a sip of my coffee. My mouth is starting to get dry. Aw. Uh, check at Fred Meyer's. I'm pretty sure you have Fred Meyer's up there. Sometimes they have the chips at Fred Meyer's, the dippers, the dip chips. They won't have the crackers, but sometimes they have the dip chips. Yeah, she came down here to Oregon and we went to Costco and there was different things at my Costco than there is at in the Costco close to her house. So, like, just carry all the same things. Really. Ah, yes, the churro flavored. Um, I know that the churro flavored ones They do get them in the grocery store, but it's the small bag, not the big bag like Costco had. Like it's just a small individual serving size bag. But they are so good. Okay, so I'm just going to do up to this point here, and then we'll add the shadows and that sort of thing because I'm actually getting kind of bored coloring the same green. And since I haven't colored anything on that side, I really don't want to get too close to anything. So, especially if I come through with a blender. So we're just going to come through to this area here. Again, I'm using the olive green. And hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Yes, you need the big bag. Absolutely. There's no way there's enough chips in that little tiny bag, especially the Jiro ones. All right. All right, so we're going to stop at that point and then we're going to go through and we're going to start adding our shadows. Oh, that is really warm. Yep. Now I'm coming through with that gray green. For those shadow areas. Oh my goodness, that's a really big truck going down my road. Oh, there. Used to seeing big trucks like that. Yeah, absolutely they do. Absolutely. Um, they know what their customers are buying in each location. So if they're not buying them in the other location, then they just send it to the location where they are buying it. Or they just don't buy it there anymore. Exactly, exactly. Bring them in, let people actually, say, "Ooh, we like these," or "Ooh, we don't like these." If they fly off the shelves, bring them back. That's one thing that bugs me here is sometimes things just fly off the shelf. They'll be available for one day and you go back the next day and they're gone. And then they don't ever bring them back for like months and months and months and months. It's crazy. Yeah, seasonal items. Yeah. But some of them aren't even seasonal. It's like the gluten-free stuff. There's some salad dressings and barbecue sauces and stuff like that. Different sauces that they bring in that are gluten-free or sugar-free that I can have. And then the next time you go, they're completely gone. You know, I don't like buying too much of something because if I don't like it or the rest of the family doesn't like it, then it goes to waste. But I'll buy it once and give it a try and then go back and say, okay, well, I want more of that and I don't want it to disappear. And it's already disappeared. I know it happens. I do try to plan for it, but with a new product, I'm not going to buy a gross of it, and then find out I don't like it because I will. Then it's just a waste. All right. I sharpen my pencil. What did I put? So we've got about 15 minutes left. So I'm going to finish up the shadows here. I do have watercolor pens. Water-based paint pens, I do have those. I also have the water-based ink pens. And I also have, water pens for doing watercolor. So not quite sure which ones you mean, but yes, I do have lots of different options there. I'm looking for some online. Um, Trying to think if there's a coupon for any. I think the coupon that I had expired yesterday with the watercolor pens. But I have a couple of different ones. I can't remember the names of them right now. I can take a look for you after I'm done here. And amazingly, I know where those are. Because I just put them away. Welcome back. Burger sounds nummy. Not sure what we're going to have for dinner tonight. All right, there we have all of our shadowy areas. Now we're going to go back over with the olive. Oh yeah, that's what they do. They can drink juice, they'll drink juice. At least mine would anyway. And now we're going to blend it with the olive a little bit harder, pressing a little bit deeper. First, before we actually get too far into that, I'm going to take the apple. Maybe I might need a lighter green than that. Leaf lighter. No, apple's the lightest. Okay, so we're going to take the same green that we based the frog in, and we're going to put in a little bit of color from the lightning bugs. So see, there's a lightning bug there. There's going to end up being color here from his glow. A little bit down here, and a little bit here. So I'm just going to make sure I get that color in there before I go too hog wild on the olive green, on the dark green. So I'm just getting a little bit of that light in there. So this is going to have a little bit of light here from that bug up there. Okay. And then we're going to go in with the olive. Now we will be working on this one when we come back on Monday. The next Monday we have a special guest, so we will be working on something with that guest. But on Saturday we will start one of the other pages. So this Monday we'll work on this one. The next Saturday we'll start on a new one, and maybe have a couple of impromptu streams in between to get this one done and the next one done. So I will try to finish the frog and the cauldron or the pot that he's sitting in before the next stream. If that's not possible, because it is only on Monday and I've got other things that I do have to do, I will finish the pot and cauldron at another time, and we'll concentrate on other parts of the page. Thank you, Mona. All right, Dawn, have a great day. I was going to show you. Wasn't sure if you wanted to see the watercolor pens, but thanks for popping in. Aw, I'm sorry. Well, the good thing about my streams, if I pop in during the day, is I am 3 hours behind you. So if you're working until 5 or 6, if I come on after 3, you're home from work or just getting home from work. It all depends upon when you work till. Okay. And we'll do the crystals and the embellishments on the cauldron as well on the next stream. Color in this. Gonna have to replace my olive green. Hello, Cherie. Absolutely, a lurk away. We are almost finished here today, but welcome and thank you so much for coming in. We're going to finish up the handle here, and then I will go over again the ones that I will be coloring this month. And yeah, and I will wish you all a wonderful Saturday. and hope that you are going to have a fantastic weekend. Again, I am live on Saturday and Monday, just for anybody that is new. Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you have been missing the live streams and don't know exactly when they're going to be, Central is 2 hours ahead of Pacific Standard Time, and Eastern Time is 3 hours ahead of Pacific Standard Time. So if it's 10 a.m. here and you live in the central United States, it will be noon for you and 1 p.m. for anybody on the East Coast. Yeah, Costco is too far away. 3 hours is a long driving trip to go get groceries at Costco. But you could go once or twice, every couple of months and just fill the pantry and be done with it. But 3 hours is quite a long time. All right. So there we have him. I'm going to zoom you out. You can see him a little better. And I'm going to turn this on. Yeah. First, I'm going to grab these. So what we're going to be coloring this month is this one here, which is a prompt of Shannon from Color and Craft with Shani Blue. This is the Community Buddy color. So if you are following along with her prompts, this is one that is a Community Buddy color. This one is from Wild Summer, which is a mythographic by Joseph Haddenbang. The next one that I'm going to be coloring, that is also one of Shannon's prompts. And like I said, this month I am really, really grateful for Shannon's prompts, because I wasn't feeling it. I didn't know what to color, and I really couldn't pick a book. I was going through all my books and actually got really depressed doing so, because I found a book that is really expensive and one that I haven't colored in a lot, that I have used markers in. And I am going to have to go back and look and see what markers I used, because it turned all of my pages yellow. So I'm not happy. And it was a very expensive book. So it's even making me not happier. So the other one that we are going to do is the first page of this book, which is another prompt. So we will be coloring this page. Now, a lot of people would consider this the first page. I don't. I don't consider that the first page. I consider that the cover page. I consider this the first page. So I'm going to be coloring this page. There. Yeah. There we go. So that is the most adorable page I have ever seen. And it is A Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Ogusa. So we will be coloring in that. And another one of Shannon's prompts is Time. And I've lost the page that I was going to color. There's a really cool picture too. Where'd it go? So I'll be coloring a page in Voyage. If I can find it again, I'll show you. That's a cool one too. I just have to find the page again, because I had it marked with the book and then I closed the book. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy now until I find it. All right. Don't mind me. Now I got to find the page. Now I've got to find it. Yeah. So, yeah, I was really, really upset. And now it's a pale yellow. So I'm really hoping that I can color over top of it and it hasn't completely ruined the page. But I'm still so irritated with it. And I've lost the page that I want to color, which is making me even more irritated. It's so cute. And that one's really cute too. So there's so many cute ones in here. That was adorable. But it's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, where did it go? I'm pretty sure it was in this book. Okay, so if I can't find it, we'll end up doing this one, but I'm pretty sure it's in here. Did I take it out? Oh, because I'm looking in the wrong book. Never mind. Don't mind me. Thank you, Sue. I'm looking in a completely wrong book. Never mind. Oy vey. Yeah, this is the right book. Oh dear. Uh-huh. It's all right. It's all right. I got it figured. So we're gonna be doing this page. Yeah, so we'll be doing this page for time. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Sue. And thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. So this will be the one that we're doing for time. Um, I just love it. I think it's a beautiful page. So that's what we will be doing for time. So with that, I am out of time and obviously out of brain power. So thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And always, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.